your seatbelt unloaded. LCO
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kwakadash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Grim and Stone Rule Well, and to the Akim around the four corners of the earth, preaching the gospel of Mashiach Yahweh Shai in sincerity and truth in these last days and times. It's Bram Nash at DC Camp. Another another lesson for the Akim, for the elect of Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Alright, so we're getting closer and closer and closer to the very bitter part of the scriptures, and that is the third woe. Alright, the third woe will come out quickly. Alright, and that's a prophecy you have to look forward to, and you already know about the situation between the British Royal Navy's warship and Russia's Coast Guards. All right, and it's gonna happen regardless of how people want to avoid it, and they could give their opinion. But hey, what the Most High has set in stone, it has to take place. So this is just one step closer to World War III. All right. So I'm gonna get a couple of precepts. All right. So no, just to let Akim know, man, not to take the wrath of the Lord that's coming upon the earth very likely. All right. So this Edomites, man, Esau, man, this this so-called English folks, man, they always want to start something. All right, and this all the handwork of Amalek, anyways. All right, Mosiah is just using them as puppets. So I'm going to read from the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 17 and 24. It says, wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the ends of the earth. All right. So they're always up to no good, man. Always up to unnecessary adventures, man. And that's what a fool's always about, man. Always engaging in the unnecessary. All right. Here you are, all the wealth of the world is at your beck and call, but still yet going overseas and territories just to start another drama. And that's the mindset of Esau. That's the mindset of Esau. All right. All the way from Western Europe to the seas of Eastern Europe. All right. Saying they're conducting exercises. Yeah, and that's the mindset, man. A mindset of madness that the dragon has been given by the Lord, man. All right, you can't understand that that borders and boundaries. All right, the Messiah said, the dragon shall have what's 7 heads and 10 horns, nothing more, nothing less. All right, and that's gonna be his downfall. All right. So the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verses 4 and 5 says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. All right. So the soul of the Lord implanted in Esau is not made to make the right decision. It's not made to make decisions based on righteousness. It always has to be contrary to the works of the Lord, to the commandments of the Most High Yahweh, Bashim Ashai, Bashim Kadash. All right. And then verse 5 says that, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. All right. So his philosophies, his so-called law of the high seas, his legislation, his policies and all his trickery is just going to become a headache for the whole world, all right? Well, scripture says he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Yeah, because he wants to be in control. He has to keep on gathering and gathering and gathering nations, man, dividing and conquering them and drawing them onto his so-called philosophies, man. And that's why you hear small countries like El Salvador, they are adopting Bitcoin. Venezuela want to do the same thing too. You know, China want to do the same thing too. They all want to go digital because the dragon wants to have control. And you see all these so-called third world countries, man, that are going along with the program. And that proves to you who's in power in these last days. It's the Edomites, man, the red dragon, all right? And Russia's also part of that nation of Edom, all right? They're just another nation of Edomites dwelling over there in Eastern Europe, all right? So I'll go ahead and play this clip real quick because the British, they always want to deny that something didn't happen and wait for the Russians to say their own part of the story. So that's how funny, you know, things are, man. That's how wars get started, you know, by lies and not telling the whole truth.
British warship, your ship entered the territorial sea of Russian Federation. Your ship entered the territorial sea of Russian Federation. Change course to
You must immediately leave the territorial sea of Russian Federation.
Выполнить предупредительную стрельбу. Выполнить предупредительную стрельбу. Как понял?
You see that it says fire warning shots. Do not repeat, not hit the defender. Confirm over. Yeah, so that's how I know. That's how, you know, people lose their lives, man, because one person got to prove a point. You know, anger and strife, man. You know, so that's what's gonna happen in these last days, man. All right, so I'll get a quick precept. You know, it's gonna be one of those simple, man. So Proverbs chapter 16 verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. All right, and that's the mindset of Esau, man. You know, Habakkuk chapter 2 talks about his soul that's in him is not upright. You know, and what was he cruising for? A big old fall and destruction that he can never recover from, because the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai is going to add finishing touches to the rulership of Esau's downfall, man. All right?
Прием, подтвердить. По курсу Defender. По курсу Исключить попадание. Исключить попадание в Defender. Подтверди, прием.
Yeah, that's a scary thing, you know. But hey, chaos got to happen upon the face of the earth, man. All right, there is no way to avoid World War III happening. The Lord has already set it in stone to take place. So we gotta pray the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai cover us, you know, cover his elect in those days. All right. So the book of 2 Ezra chapter 16 verse 17, it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And this is what our forefather, the prophet Ezra, had to deal with in his vision concerning the times we're living in, concerning the times of going into World War III. All right? Because he saw the destruction, he saw the carnage, he saw the effects of World War III on the face of the earth, and he was worried how he's going to make it in these days, all right? Since he knows that he's going to be back here again. And that's the mindset we have in how we're going to make it out of this chaotic situation that these Edomites are about to engage in, that these Arabs are about to be engaged in, that these Elamites, the so-called Persians, are about to engage in, you know? So this World War III is going to be so much chaos, and only Lord Hamashiach Yahushua can deliver us, all right? So 2nd Ezra 16 and 18 says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And it's simple, man. You know, it's simple what we shall do. This is what the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua, you know, assured us. All right. So this is Matthew chapter 24 verse 13. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And that's all it is. You have to endure the temptation and all the chaos, all right, and all the betrayal that you have to encounter, and on the persecution, so you can be delivered from all this madness that's coming upon the face of the earth. So that's the point there, here. You know, the third world cometh, it cometh quickly, and as it says in the book of Habakkuk, the just shall live by his faith, and the elect are looking forward to be delivered in these last days and times. Shalom.